So you're interested in being a donor? Where should you apply? Stick around and I will give you some advice. Hey, Kathy Bernardo here from the Northeast Assisted Fertility Group. You'll see a lot of ads looking for donors. Where should you apply? There are two places that look for donors primarily. One are clinics, and those are the medical institutions where all the screening and testing and medical work is done. And then there are agencies, and those are kind of like brokers that recruit donors from all over the country for recipients to choose from. If you see ads on Craigslist, for example, or other small ads in newspapers, they're probably put there on behalf of a clinic or agency and not by an individual couple, even though they make it look like they're from an individual couple. So if you see a name of some institution and you can't tell whether it's a clinic or an agency, you can go on the SART website. So you go to SART, SART.org. That's the Society for Assisted Reproductive Technology. Go up to the top where it says IVF Success, then find a clinic, and then you can put in your zip code, and then you'll get a list of clinics, and then you can click on each clinic's website to see if they have their own donor recruitment programs. Most do, but some don't. When you apply to a clinic, if you qualify, they will call you in, start your screening, and then if you pass your screening, they will match you with one or two recipients, and then everything happens there at the clinic. Now, if you apply to an agency, it works a little differently. First you apply, and if you qualify, they'll post your profile, and then they'll match you with recipients. And then you go to do all the medical work wherever those recipients are working. And most agencies work with donors from all over the country as well as recipients all over the country. So if you have flexibility in your schedule, if you're able to travel, if you want to travel, then apply to an agency, and that would open up your opportunities to be matched. Now, should you apply to a clinic or an agency? If you want to just donate locally and not have to travel, then the best thing to do, at least at first, is to look at your local clinics. So what is the difference between working with an agency and working with a clinic? Well, if you work with a clinic, you'll only be donating locally. They don't pay for any travel. They generally compensate you a little bit less than agencies do, and they're always 100% anonymous. Sometimes they don't even tell you what the results are above number of eggs retrieved. Now, when you work with an agency, there's a lot more flexibility. You'll always be reimbursed, or typically all expenses paid in advance for the travel. You can perhaps have a lot more information about your recipients and know your results. And agencies tend to pay a little more. But then again, it can take a little bit longer to be matched through an agency. Now, you can apply to clinics as well as agencies. You can do whatever you like. There's no exclusive arrangement. However, if you do get matched through either a clinic or an agency, you should inform all the other places where you apply that you are no longer available for that time, and they will put you on reserve if they have you in their database. And then when you're done, you become a repeat donor and you get your records, and then you can go back and try to be matched either through those other agencies. And if you've donated previously and want to apply to someplace else, that's totally okay. You just need to get your previous donation records from wherever you've donated before you apply, because the next place you apply will need to see those records and review them. So I hope this was helpful in explaining the difference between working with a clinic and working with an agency. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel and go to assistedfertility.com for more information and an application on being a donor. Thanks so much for watching.